Right, hello, and welcome back to another episode of the Captain of Industry. Ooh, so many things happen. No doom spirals, nothing. Usually, one other thing I started doing is, especially when it comes to the metals, iron and steel in particular, what I do is first queue up many rockets here. So looks like everything is going well here for now. Oh, knock wood, don't say that, Oolykee, don't say that. Anyway, I got more notifications, by the way, because some of the stuff wasn't functioning correctly and I didn't get notifications like medical supplies. That was due to the steel, and we are expanding steel production, even though technically we have full steel storage, but that's because this is not working. I'm gonna unpause this now, but we will put it in another steel processing, iron processing into steel and some such, you know what it is. Anyway, if you enjoyed the content, if you like the channel, like the notification bell, all of these things, click it if you know. So it's nice. Thank you. Continuing on is the couple of changes that I made. I implemented one more. I don't know if I did this in the last one, but I forced myself to finally finish everything here. Another copper processing plant here. I did stop the research because when we had a steel issue and I noticed that my unity is low, and that was due to the medical issues, medical supplies not being high enough, I stopped everything and stopped the research. I stopped the Unity here, investment in Unity, research efficiency, Unity into research efficiency, and I stopped construction parts. And this restocked the steel material, which technically I needed to put the I need to put another train delivering iron. This is now, I think we have 3 or 4 trains delivering iron, and we are finishing the final thing that we actually really need for the iron industries, and that's finishing this. And I can see now that this is coming to a close, and I will use this opportunity to finish this, all of it. Like this, and then let's see if this is going to work. This one needs to be removed. I'll use Unity for this as well because I need this to be seamless. There is a train in this lane. This lane needs to be turned in the opposite direction. Oh boy. This is a problem. I made a boo-boo. Paused. We need to fix this. Please do it this way. And please continue. This should be it. This train is confused because he can't pass this intersection, but it should be okay now. Let's see. Eppur si muove. Come on, move. Arrival conditions, meaning that they need to have notifications that this is empty, fully empty, but it's not because another train just dumped the iron ore here, so we need another train. I'm just hoping that that train doesn't arrive here because this is now a little bit on a messed up. No, it's not. Here we go. Train is moving. I need to change this direction. This is left hand side. These guys go in here. Oh, okay, so this now is not a problem. Let me just see. Left-hand side rail. Now, there is some mental gymnastics over here. Unfortunately for you who doesn't like this, game allows me to... Oh, this is left-hand side. My bad. Right-hand side. You need to stop if you're an iron train. Okay, it's stopping. Good. And then you need to go in that direction, okay? So this is left-hand side. Unfortunately, Oolykee lives in Ireland. Not Irish, but I live in Ireland, and immigrants stealing jobs. I'm from Croatia originally, but ex-U. But I'm living in Ireland for the last 11 years almost. Coffee time for me, and... ooh, so nice, so sweet. Right-hand side. This is how everything needs to go. This needs to be demolished. Let me see, like this. And I don't want my trucks to come here to deal with this. Yeah, right. So we're gonna be, in this episode, we're gonna continue nuclear program because I think everything should be resolved these days. Let me just make sure that this one is working correctly. This one needs to go right hand side in. This now can be demolished. Okay, McKay. And this train needs to be on a rails that are going only in one direction, but unfortunately it's not, and it will have to change. It's here, where it's, when the train passes this area, we're gonna have double tracks going all the way there. Yes. It's not an eye candy that I usually do, but it was panic. I was panicking. There was a lot of crying and all that stuff. Okay. Going forward, we are doing quite well with production of enriched uranium. We are up to 41. I don't even know what it means, because I am going to continue, by the way, expansion of the nuclear industries. It was painful. It was very painful. This is tight, and after I passed 72, we need, oh my god, look at Oolykee here. This is 72 production. Anyway, I have a new production of the acid over here, and this is my cue to do the following. Yoink. We are stopping the acid production over here. This they will empty as much as they can from here, and then we have double the acid production over here. Obviously, there's a little bit of a power issue. We will address that as well. What do we have? Medical supplies. Let's address the issues as they demons as they jump out. So uranium. There's one uranium rod waiting at the door. Let me see if that's correct. Yes, you see this one uranium rod that's waiting at the door. This is where we are. Every time I come here, there's one, because this thing here is producing exactly. This one here is producing exactly how much we need. 4 into 4, and these guys are processing 2. There's no more MOX. MOX is a history. We're gonna deal with the MOX later. We are not using plutonium for power, and I have no idea what we're gonna do. This is all empty. This is all new territory for me, so I have no idea. I'm clearing more area here on top of this iron, and I'm kind of hoping that this is not going to be a problem going in the future. Famous last words. Uranium, it's not full, so I need to focus on proper uranium. Proper uranium is here, and proper uranium is here. I'm hoping that this is gonna... A little bit of rocks over here. If I go to this weird view, there is a little bit of uranium here, but I'm trying to clear this still. This is gonna be our main way down the shaft, down the mine. I need to get to the bottom of this, and we are very close. At least in this area. We'll see. Here in this area, we're almost there. We're running out of uranium, but you can see that some of the other areas have some uranium on the ground. We'll get there. Okay. Low supply of rock. I put this here, and I only said except assigned vehicles, and there's somebody doing something here. I don't know if this is a big vehicle or not, but I will monitor this. Actually, you know what? I think I need more wiggle room, because this is now working hard, because I'm making a lot of rail infrastructure. I think one of them would be enough, so I gave them a little bit more wiggle room so they can restock, because after they restock the rails, I have nothing else to do with this. So yeah, anyway, cannot find destination. Pause. Why are you dumping there? Dump here. You have a lot of stuff to dump. Yeah, you're fine. This truck here, look how it's... I think this is now processing. Will it add? Yeah, it's adding new red line. As you see, slowly, it's going in this direction. I mean, he might find a place to dump over there rather than here, but maybe not. And boom, it found somewhere. I don't know where. Okay, 6 notifications. Uranium rod. Second one, water. This is a problem. Usually, it's not a problem for industries, it's a problem for farming. Initially, I don't want to address it, because you can see the last farms here are not full of water. I'm kind of hoping that the new power production, which is going to go full all into water production, is going to solve all our problems. This is my plan A, and plan B is make sure that plan A doesn't fail. All jokes aside, but yeah, this is where we are at the moment. Everything works here except we don't have the fuel, core fuel, to start the power plant. One other thing I wanted to note here is that I have no idea where I'm going to put a new reactor, which needs to be, because this needs to go somewhere. Blanket enriched fuel needs to go for reprocessing in the enrichment plant. Do we have enrichment plant here? No. Maybe I have enough space here. Not sure though. That I can just put a pipe somewhere else in the enrichment plant, and then this enrichment plant can get 4 blanket fuel enriched, and then convert it into blanket fuel, and then convert it into core fuel. Oh my god, don't do this to me. Yeah, this is kind of a problem here, because I'm gonna need the balancer in here, but not a big problem, so we can just do this. Let me just do this. Doesn't matter, remove it. I can remove it like this with Unity. So balancer can be here, it doesn't matter. So this is where the blanket fuel needs to go in. So if we go for balancer, balancer can be, where are you? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're free on all sides. There we go. So balancer goes in here, and then we have the pipe, Wesley pipes. F, I'm gonna make it tighter. And then here, ooh, boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, fine. Let's do it this way. F, there we go. We're gonna need output for the blanket fuel here. And this is going to be balancer priority. We'll see. Priority is probably gonna be from reprocessing plant. Why? What am I talking about here? This one gives us... oh my god, Oolykee. Oolykee, what are you doing? What are you doing, man? Oh my god, okay, let's talk. This is what we need to focus on. Mine terminal, place the dump products, that's just rocks. Nuclear processing transport out, yeah, of course you do. What Oolykee is doing here is these, what's I call it, the waste storages. So I need another waste storage. Do you have, here we go, radioactive waste storage. I'm gonna do it in this direction. And this is going to be the fishing material. Yes, also it's for when you go fishing. Let's go like this, and let's go like this. Let's go 2 here, and then up all the way. Like a so maybe, and let's go down. There we go. Something like this I would like to have. This is for the fission product that needs to be here. Actually, this probably should go as soon as possible into this storage, and this storage needs to then reprocess it. Ooh, I have an idea. Not an idea. I have a potentially smart move, but let's see how it goes. It needs to be at least 1 away, and then here, and then go all the way up to the highest level. Let's go here. 4, 3, 2, 1, lift off. This looks like a central-ish area. I want to make it like this, because I might have to feed this into multiple. Oh, there needs to be. Oh, you know what? It's enough. It needs to be 4. It needs to be 4. Sorry, guys. So it needs to be 4 away, because I'm already planning that I'm gonna have to have multiple. I'm gonna have multiple storage area for spent nuclear fuel. So something like this. You know what? Let's do it this way, and then go all the way down. I am perfectly fine with this going all the way down. Let's do on pause, not finish. Okay, fine. Let's leave it as it is. This needs to fizzle out the fission material. That's fine. And then here we have this voodoo that Oolykee wants to do over here. So it needs 4 ins, 4s out, whatever. I don't even know what I'm talking about here. So I know what I'm talking about, but You know, I need to use big boy words, and those can be challenging. We can do it this way. So like this, and then from oh, bad click. From here needs to go in here, and then we have output for this one, and we need output for this one as well. We can unpause. Let's unpause this and this and this. They can build it as they go. Okay, mine control tower. I need to be on top of these. This is limestone. At least, no, I'll shut up. I want to say some things are not a problem as much as the other things, but yeah, for now it's fine. We're surviving. We will survive. But to be honest, I don't know if it's that bad. Water again, it's on and off. Diesel is better. I'm even upgrading some of the vehicles to hydrogen, for example, yoink. And you are diesel, hydrogen vehicle transporting diesel. I'm slowly converting them. Low supply of concrete. What did you start building? Ah, this one. Yeah, this one needs like 600 concrete. That's fine. This is gonna put more pressure on our rocks. That's fine. I'm perfectly fine with this. You do you. Concrete slabs, that's fine. Blocked output for uranium, that's fine. For more expansion of the nuclear fuel to get more of this. I don't know how much more of this we need. It's working. It's getting there. We're getting there. We are getting materials in here. We are producing the enriched uranium 20%, so not a problem. Diesel. Getting there. Medical supplies too. This is something we need to address. It's the corn. Corn is the problem here. I'm not getting enough corn, so I'm gonna do something like this. I'm gonna make sure that corn, well, that we get a little bit more corn over here, because look at this. This one, they're all working 24 hours a day. They are just working hard, no issues. Do we have? Yes, we do. Same here. Corn, canola, tree samplings, and canola, that's fine. Low supply of steel. Again, this is because we are probably... Alright, we started producing construction material. Oh, right. Let's go. Let's go for... Oh, if I put in operation another arc furnace, that's gonna be fun. I'm gonna start using the Unity for these things for now, just because I have access of it. So let's see how this is gonna handle it. And I need this. By the way, I moved all of this. I moved the cooling towers here. I prioritized the input again instead of here, over there. Yada. All that good stuff is already done. Look at the skyrocketing notifications that we are getting here. Why is this rubber suddenly? Why is this rubber suddenly a problem here? Oh, okay. I don't know what we use the rubber for. But fine, here, I just do this. This was how it was working before, so this one is producing enough rubber, more than enough rubber for other stuff. Okay. Diesel, medical supplies, again, we are working on it. Right here, it's the ethanol. Looks like we are getting some corn trucks delivering corn, so that's nice. Okay, iron ore here. We have trains working. We improved the train lines. We had some train issues here with the copper, because trains queued up here, because I resolved the copper issue, but we didn't need it anymore. So looks like even now we have too many copper trains comparable to how much copper we're using. So I need to bear that in mind. Look at this. Look at the supply of electronics, of everything. It's full. Everything is full. Right, microchips. Okay, so this is another one that is a problem again. I have a problem here, guys. These chips here are getting stuck. So my setup here, it's not working. I usually demolish a couple of chips here, so everything starts circling again. And oh wait, I don't really demolish it. I transport it here, right? It's not wasted, but they are... No, I'm pretty much sure it's wasted. Yeah, it's dumped. Yeah, okay, it's wasted. So we waste a couple of these wafers, and everything starts working again until they actually get to the microchip production, which Good. Look, we have notifications. Perfect. I'm happy about this. So microchips are being resolved. Hydrogen is low. That's a sign. That's a sign where we have enough vehicles free. We have enough Unity as well. But recently I've been running very low on Unity, so I'm rather gonna put our trucks to work than actually do something about Unity. Hydrogen here looks like it should be working. It just needs a lot of water. How much water do you need? 8 times. Now it's gonna be 8 times 8. That's 64. Pipes to here are 200. That's fine. Do we have any small pipes bringing water here? No. You can see here overflow of excess water, so that means we do have excess water. Sorry, yeah, so that means this is overflow pipe, so we do have excess water. And by the way, I'm pretty sure that I just have to unpause this to create more water. So why don't you do it with this water, because it's on the other side and I have to do the voodoo with the pipes, change direction of the pipes, and I don't want to do that. All the pipes are coming to here. This is the end of the pipe line. Ha! Snap. But yeah, this is where the water stops. Hydrogen, we did resolve that, and steel just because of the this. Oh, no power. I'll prioritize that. I don't know if this is gonna cause any problems. 10 people required here. Oh, I upgraded some of the apartments as well, which I think we need to continue doing going forward, because nuclear power plant requires 200 people to work in there. It's paused, that's why there's nobody working, but 200. Look at this. Boom. 200. But unfortunately, we need nuclear fuel for this, for starting the process. And everything is not done yet, so let's deal with glass supplies. Again, this is building new neighborhoods, so it's all normal. The blocked output for processing, that's this one here. We already have vehicles coming in. Maybe I should assign a truck here, because I noticed so many trucks being not working here, these dumper trucks. So assigning one here, I think we have decent amount of these dumper trucks. So and more often than not, I'm getting notifications from here for this not working, not cooperating. Mine control tower now available places to dump products. That's the same. So that's it. Ethanol. Oh right. No. Corn and ethanol production should be resolved. Well, I gave them more corn to be transported to the medical equipment ethanol production. That will be here, and you can see here conveyor belts full of corn. So hopefully this is gonna work now. We'll see how it goes. Okay, back to nuclear. Some of the issues with electricity. Oh, this is paused. This is intentional. We have some aluminium electricity issues, but no issues with aluminium production. This is the main focus for us. Well, actually, it's kind of for now, because this conveyor belt is empty, but I think it's gonna be refilled. Anyway, let's get more power. Okay, so what happens to what here? We are over here. We get enriched blanket fuel enriched. Okay, so we need that. What do we do with that? That can be transferred into plutonium. That can be transferred into core fuel, which I'm kind of eyeing, because we can use core fuel over here in this power plant. This one requires 4 core fuel to function, so I'm thinking about that. Core fuel directly in. And this only requires half a power of the enrichment plant. So yeah, let's do that. Let's do enrichment plant. And what else do we need to get rid of here? Core fuel spent. What do we do with that? That's a reprocessing plant, plus acid, plus glass, plus steel. That sounds familiar. That sounds very familiar, but also tells me now that I have another output. Where's the... No. Seriously? Oh, no. They only have one output. No. This cannot be. This cannot be, because if they're using the same... Let me see their reprocessing plant. If I try to copy this... Come on, copy it. Yeah, it has only one liquid output. I don't know how this is a liquid fuel, but fine, whatever. We'll see. So this reprocessing plant cannot be like this. Not a problem. Probably not a problem, but look at this. I'm gonna have to probably put it somewhere over here if I'm gonna have a second one who's gonna be using this. Okay, let's leave it a little bit space. 1, 3, 4, 5 space over here. So what would you do? You would do... Go away, just this. You get core fuel spent, and you need all of these materials from here. Please say that we have steel here. No, we don't. We have salt, acid, and salt... acid. So glass and acid, we need steel and fuel. Okay, fuel is easy. Okay, let's try to do that. So steel, big storage, steel. I'll do the sensible thing and put it like this. Putting nuclear power plants right next to the sea in apocalypse world where there's no more civilization. No Fukushimas. Fukushima has left the building. This is a little bit out of whack, so let's do it. They put 3 or 3 at 3 difference. There we go. And from here, we need a couple of things in here. Well, it shows you we need acid, we need core fuel, we need molten glass. Okay, so straight away, steel cannot go on the floor because molten glass goes here. So molten glass all the way here, all the way here. Good thing that I put this molten glass production here. If I try to squeeze that in there where the glass production where it previously was, that would not end up well. And just start claiming more territory here. Let's do this. There we go. Just a little by little, but claim this. Low supply of glass, steel. I'm pretty sure that everything should be working as it should. Do I need to pause this? It's already over. No, we can do unpause. Vehicles are free. Let's unpause this, and then unpause this, and this. Yeah, and this should get steel on the conveyor belt. How many? 24, 24, 24, and then 1, 2, and this one needs to be upgraded. This one needs to be upgraded, and here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's literally the limit of this. One more, and we're gonna have to start upgrading conveyor belts. Probably just this one, but we're gonna have to start doing it. So, okay, what's next? Ethanol. They are giving us warnings about ethanol here. Yeah. Look at this. They're getting sugarcane there, so it's just a warning. We did have overproduction of ethanol, so maybe I should stop this one. Can I block the output? I can pause this one, for example. Yeah, so if I pause this one, they're just gonna... Ooh. No, I can do this, allow vehicles to export, and then I can allow vehicles to import here and do this, and now we're gonna have this ethanol from the other storage being transported here, which is gonna probably resolve some of the issues that we temporarily have with ethanol production. But yeah, anyway, I think this is it. This is okay. Water, diesel, like these notifications are just warnings. I paused the power generators here just to see if diesel is gonna recover or not. I need to build a new bigger dock for the fuel imports, but I'm also removing some of the vehicles from being diesel vehicles to hydrogen, and we are very low on these. 25 to go. I can even do the who was it? This is the Demetri who told me this. Thank you, Demetri. So we need these trucks converted into these trucks and limit to, let's say, 5 and start. So we have 5 trucks gonna be converted into these. Household goods, that's a new warning. That's a new warning, but do we have reason for this? Steel. I can see that steel is not being... Yeah, we started using more maintenance, but look, steel is... We just increased production of steel, 24 more... 24, let's do this. 24 more steel is gonna hit the market now. This has space for one more steel mill, which I don't know if I'm gonna need anytime soon, but whoop, dry due to lack of water. That's the one. Okay, so we have the fission materials that need to fizzle out here, and we have 37, needs to be converted into this. I'm gonna address that later. Notifications if 75% full. Any of these parts, that's fine. I'm gonna address it then. So this is gonna work fine. This is going to give us the blanket fuel, and this is gonna process blanket fuel into blanket fuel enriched. I'm hoping that they're gonna be producing power as well, because I don't know, it should be. Okay, where were we here? So this is the nuclear reprocessing plant. That needs this, it needs steel. Lack of water, lack of iron ore. No, I'm not addressing that. None of that. Okay. So this needs to be here, and we have two pipes. One of them is acid. So acid is... Oh, perfect. It's actually right height. Let's go even more. Oh, no, that's the maximum. Okay, and then we have the this fuel here. Can you go? Oh, you can go this way. Is this the proper height? Looks like it is. Yeah, the only problem I have is access to this storage here, which is actually extremely necessary for even the starting the nuclear power plant, but they can go around at the moment. Okay, I need to start unpausing these guys, so all of this needs to be unpaused. They need to deliver materials, and then we are building more over here. So, and this one requires 300 of these parts, which we are kind of running kind of lowish on. Okay, so this is only one stage, only one. Only one stage of what we need to do. So that would be core fuel spent is 4 on the first level. That's how it's gonna be. Okay, core fuel spent, that's gonna be 4. How much you can process? 16. So it can pre-process the whole power plant here worth of this fuel, and then you get core fuel, and this produces core fuel. Okay, so now we get to the other part where we have a problem here. So that would be this one that we're gonna remove from here, because now we're gonna have core fuel from this and core fuel from this. But this is gonna give us, oh, just about one less, which is still gonna have to go through the balancer, because, so we're gonna put a balancer over here. Yeah, I know, spaghettification, right? Or shishification. Let's go with that nice word. Okay, and what does this produce? Oh, fission product. Oh my god. That needs to go there. What about this then? And then this one. And remove view, cancel construction. So we need to automate this as much as we can, so please go in this direction.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lift off.
Fission material here needs to be again fizzled out, and needs to be recyclable then into recyclables, and that's it. Oh, did we do the research? No, we're still working on the research. Mine control tower, no designations to be mined. Okay, so I am micromanaging these sand excavations. This is a little bit annoying, but this is what I'm doing here. Okay, obviously this one needs to go into leveled area, so let's go 2 in this direction. Let's go 1 in this direction, 1 in this. That will be fine. And then okay, I can try doing it this way. Here I think also needs to start going in the angles. And let's go 2 in this direction. We do need, there's some sand over there. A lot of rock as well. Look, rock is a resource as well. Okay. Many more notifications from 6 to 11, but I'm not concerned. I'm less concerned than before. Glass is coming in. Oh, electricity. Yeah, it's gonna be on and off. It's not a problem because they're not working at the moment, but by the time it starts working, we're gonna have even no new power. And we do have a lot of restocking happening, especially with steel. As soon as that is done, that's gonna slow down the power production. You can see here that our copper is... actually, I'm just looking at the rubber here. Is it just me or rubber is not meeting the production? No. Rubber is still fine. Let's see the last one here. Nope, rubber seems to be fine at the moment, and electronics and everything is fine. Oh, dropped to 8, told you. This is something that I'm not concerned, but it should be resolved by the excess steel production. You can see that steel is backlogging into construction materials because they only need, what, 24 plus... plus 24 plus 12, 36 steel, and we are producing just under 200. So yeah, steel, this is again for a warning because we have a lot of these productions happening. Okay, next stop. So this is where the spent fuel is gonna go. Unfortunately, there's no storage for spent fuel, so it needs to be processed right away. So let's go for... oh no, steel, more steel consumption. Steel and steel here. Do I put this in production? 300, we have just under 900. Okay, this is painful, but let's go. You do that. What is the... oh, right, I need to reconnect all these pipes. This is not a problem. We have only 2 pipes set up that need to be connected. Oh my god. How are they supposed to access these storages here? Okay, while we have advantage here, I'm stopping this nonsense because this one is only used for starting this power plant. This literally can be anywhere. So I can literally put it over here and not bat an eye. So if I go and just unpause this and this, we can unpause these, and then I can demolish 1 and 2. Please tell me that you have access to these, because I have a feeling they're gonna say that they don't, that this is too far away. Yeah, we'll see. And then, and this also can be removed. Is this? No, that's not it. There you go. This is gonna resolve some of our issues. Yeah, not many. Look how much space nuclear power needs. What a lie. Nuclear power needs way less. Are you counting again? No, good for you. Because there will be heads rolling down the hallways if you did that. This is just on pause, that's fine. Oh, right, and then we need this nuclear fuel delivered, or what is this called? It's called core fuel. Core fuel. That needs to be balanced over here, so technically this core fuel and that core fuel just needs a 1 pipe going in there, so we can do it. Whoa, yes, they can access from this, perfect. Please, oh my god, they're taking salt somewhere else. Okay, fine, whatever. Nothing important here, that's fine. Okay, let's do the balancing act then. balancing. Fuel. Okay, and from here, the core fuel. Yep, I'm going over. Don't even care. Boom, that's a core fuel. Core fuel needs to go here and needs to go in there. Core fuel is simple. We're gonna put it one high over here, all the way here and here. There we go. We can unpause this, and we can unpause all of this. So yeah, and this is, yeah, it's set. It's set. Set mate. Okay. Anything else? Yeah. Next up, we did not balance this one back. How much time we have? We have 20-ish minutes. Balancer. Here. This is a second one where we're gonna have to balance the fuel. So sorry. This is the. What is this even? This is the blanket fuel, and then we're gonna have blanket fuel enriched. Okay, so blanket fuel enriched goes into, not here, this is going into reprocessing into core fuel, and that's it. Core fuel, oh my god. Okay, that's definitely not it, because I know that this is gonna be now starting to be painful. So we need to get the core fuel, sorry, blanket fuel enriched out, and we need to turn it into, wait, isn't this that? Oh my god, no, it's not. It's two different materials. We have this one going out and this one going out. This one needs to go in the reprocess. Where is the, okay, so this, I think this is the one that I wanted, because we need to start using the depleted uranium. I think we need to start using depleted uranium, so this would be it. So, but why am I using 2 of these to turn into 4 of these when I can do it turning it into the fuel itself again? Because there has to be a balance. Because there has to be a balance of all of this. The problem is that these circular ones, circular icons, they cannot be stored anywhere. They literally need to be consumed as they are produced, or nothing works. So I cannot put this back in here. I need to put it in something else. But it's impossible, because this goes into this. Can this go into something else? No. This has only one path, and that's back into the reactor after adding acid, glass, and steel. And that's it. And we get a little bit of fission product. I don't understand this. I don't understand this at all. But this looks like it. After we feed everything that they need initially, just to start it up, it's gonna stop. Because it's gonna feed itself, because it's gonna get from this, from 4 of these, it's gonna be, we need 16 to get 12, and we're gonna need another 2 from here, right? So 4 from here, 16, 12 plus 4, it's 16. So we're gonna need this, we're gonna need this, and where does the enrichment come? Where does the depleted uranium come into play? I have no idea. We still need to oh my god, guys, I have this is I need to just have epiphany for about this, and this is what needs to happen. But because we have this blanket fuel, we can turn 2 blanket fuel with a lot of depleted uranium and salt into blanket fuel. So blanket fuel enriched into blanket fuel. This seems like a reversing back. It's just doubling this. So we are using here blanket fuel after reprocessing of nuclear waste to turn this blanket fuel 2 into 4 of these. And then 4 of these are supposed to go somewhere. Can I just recycle it? Well, this seems like it's exactly what I want us to do, to recycle it back into this. Yeah, but I can do it with this and then turn it into this and then blanket fuel. Where does it go? Back into the power plant. So they get blanket fuel enriched. 2 of them into 4 of these. And then go back in here and then get 4 of these into 4 of these. Oh yeah, so it's multiplying the blanket fuel enriched. Yeah, I think this is not. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. Maybe it's noon. It's literally 1 p.m. when I'm recording this, and I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing the numbers well. The numbers of input of these fit core fuel. You get 4 of them due to this. So 4 of core fuel. You get from this is for stage 1. On stage 4, we will need 16 of these fuel. Where does the 16 fuel come from? Well, 16 of these creates 16 of these, and then 16 of these is created 12 of these, which constantly needs this working to add additional 4 fuel for the later stages of the nuclear power plant. Okay, so this is what we need to subsidize. We need to subsidize this, and we get this out of this, and then we need to probably blanket fuel. Yeah, we can then have this output. We still didn't decide what to do with this output, so we somehow need to circulate these 4. Is this working better? Yeah, or 16. 4 for now. We need to circulate these with this into this. Well, no, 16. Ah, right. Yeah, we need to do this. Chemical conversion 2. How much do you have again with the maximum? You get 16 of these. We don't know what to do with this. So 16 blanket fuel enriched. So 16 blanket fuel enriched. What do we do with those? We can have 80 of these. 80 depleted uranium plus 16 of these plus some salt, 24 salt, we get this. But what do we do with that then? Because this circle is nothing closed. Because when we have 16, we have additional 12 because this one reprocessing. Oh, not 12. We have additional 14 because this one gives us only. You know what? I'm just putting it out there. This doesn't matter. The lower one doesn't matter. Whatever we put in is going to be converted. Whatever. This doesn't have to be. I mean, it has to be emptied. So we need to do something with this, but we don't have to process it. This enrichment can be slower or faster. The thing that we need to do is start the nuclear power plant, start power production, and whatever we put in here is going to be processed in this. And the only thing we need to do is make sure to process this. What do we do with that? There's options. I don't think I'm going to do this because I already have setup that does that. I think what I want to do is this. So 16 into, but what do I do with 12 of these? Back into the system? Yeah, I think so. So if I put, yeah, so that means that 12 of these blanket fuels plus 4, no, it's 2. 12 plus 2 is 14 is gonna process here 16, and I'm missing 2 of these then, which I don't care. As long as I take care of this 16, it's fine, right? I think so. So this back into reprocessing, which means that here we have a, yeah, this is where it's going to be connected to this one. Go back into the system. Priority input is going to be the pipe that's going to be delivering this here. So let's go. Mine control tower doesn't have designation. This is bauxite. Let's do bauxite. Excavation. Let's do 2 in this direction. I think that's gonna be, let's do 3 just because we need a lot of it. I want to be sure that it's working. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, nuclear power plant. Okay, so I think I'm starting to understand this. Why am I saying this? Because I'm thinking that all of this needs to go into this, and then so reprocessing plant. Let's build a reprocessing plant. Oh my god, this is the worst episode I ever made. I'm telling you. Reprocessing plant needs to have. Let's do this one. Why are you giving me all this weird stuff? It just needs pipe in, pipe out, and 2 extra of these. That this should be simple as simple as possible. So we have blanket fuel coming in here. So blanket fuel enriched. So that's this one. 1, 2, perfect. We can do it this way, and then here. No, actually, yeah, let's do it this way. Okay, so this is what it needs to go to. Oh, right, and what do you... Oh, come on, we know what we want. This one, and then this one. My worry is, will this just stop? Will it just stop and stop working? That's my concern. This is not in the wrong place. You need to go a little bit forward. This way. And then this way. Okay, and this needs to be emptied. Yeah, I need to find out what to do with 20% enriched uranium. I have a feeling I won't have a problem with that, because I think I can make nuclear fuel a little bit easier. And then this one. This one needs to go back in here. Okay, so I'm gonna do it this way. I have a bad feeling about this. Just goes back in. Okay, so this is it. How much time do we have? We have 8 minutes. Can we try to start this? I doubt it, guys. I'm sorry, but I doubt it, because there's so much stuff to build here, and we only have 600 construction points. But this was extremely painful. I need to go back to the basics. Let's see uranium. Is there one uranium waiting at the door? There's not. We are actually dropping in the fuel, and this reactor is not working as intended, because waiting for products. That's the acid. Why is acid not working? Because electricity. Let's prioritize electricity. There we go. I should be considering either upgrading this to make more, because we should be... Yeah, this is not process. Okay, this is not prioritized, so I'm kind of hoping that this is gonna fix everything. Okay, uranium, water. Water, I do not care that much about it. Microchips. Yeah, that's a little bit of a problem here, so I'm gonna just remove this, and I'm gonna have to deal with the microchips potentially manually, but I'll see how it goes. Come on, you're not making anything. Okay, let's remove you, let's remove you. Yeah, this is definitely gonna start moving things along. Look how many processes are ready. Okay, microchips are fine. Household goods are kind of still suffering. I'm gonna have to see what's wrong with that. Well, waiting for products. Oh, right. Fine, let's do it. Let's not make you wait for products. There we go. Make sure that we have enough oxygen. That's 36. Each one of you 18 and 18, 36. 18 and 18, 36. We have to here. Now, this is exactly how much they need. I will have to deal with these oxygen production facilities. I think I need to put them on one side, all of them, because now the balancing act in between them is just ridiculous. I'll have to see if they're going to be working properly or not. Right, okay, so that would be the pain I'm in now, and I feel like I had a colonoscopy, so I never had one, but probably should though. I'm gonna call my doctor today. Going for everything else, I think I'm gonna unpause this and this and this and see how this is going to go. Now, the next stop mission is to get 4 core fuel, which is required. Core fuel, constant supply of 4 core fuel, which is here, which needs the 20% enriched uranium, which is actually being produced here. And due to the acid, me not monitoring acid production, as you can see here, yoink, yoink, oh, yoink, 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 yoink and yoink. This one stopped fully working, and you guys can deal with. Oh, we have a problem, right? Yeah, not enough fuel. It's slowing down. I'm actually gonna put it to 4, and I'm gonna be pausing this. Okay, and in order to slow down the power consumption, I will be pausing. Let's pause this one, and let's pause the construction material production just to get everything back on track. Let's restock a little bit on the nuclear fuel, because we are very close. We are close to the bomb. No, we are very close to actually starting a reactor, and I think when the reactor starts, it's gonna be a different game. It's gonna be a different thing once this reactor starts. We're gonna need, well, it's kind of gonna be self-sustaining. Well, yeah, I mean, yes, there's gonna be enriched uranium here, 20%, that's gonna go here. How much do you need? 2. Yeah, it needs 2. But to get 2 of these from this, it's going to require 16 blanket fuels. That means this reactor is going to have to work full time. So each stage of this, it's going to be, well, ever so slowly we're going to be building up towards that. So these stages of this reactor, it's going to be gradual, but it's going to get there. So, yeah. And yeah, there's this as well, that the reactor needs probably minimal amount of fuel to actually start functioning. So I'll have to do that. Now, that's it. I give up. I'm calling it now. Let's see what he's struggling to find. Is it still here? Yeah, they're still struggling. Like, nobody wants to dump here for some reason. So they can dump everywhere else, but they'll find their way. They'll find their way. Steel is still low. I paused the research. Oh, right. We can then pause this as well. We'll have additional unity and research. Ooh, I don't want to pause this. Oh, no. It's going to be new recycling level. That's going to help us so much. Oh. Okay. Stop now. Oolykee, calm down. 5 to 7 to 40. Oh, only 5%, and we have 2 additional unity. Ooh, where I'm gonna come up with this unity, guys? I have no idea, because this is 4, 6. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do with this as we go, not now though. So research for now, pause it. Better recycling, absolutely yes. And hopefully you guys are ready for this, because you're gonna get busy. Oh, look at the gold here. Whoa! Gold is not going anywhere. Yep. We need to restart recycling gold. Where's my gold? Why is this not going anywhere? Are we not using gold? We're using gold, because this is new gold, recycled gold. Because this is not going over the balancer. So what I need to do is this. Let's remove you. Oh, no. Let's remove you. Okay, what I need to build here, because now I paused some of the U-shape balancer. Yes, please. Build this one. Priority input. Yes, please. And then this is the smoke. Smoke goes in this direction. This one needs this. Pipe goes in here. Finish it. And that's it. From now on, the first gold here is gonna be the recycled gold in processing over here. So yeah, as soon as they start consuming gold, which I need to go back to see what. Oh, it's actually in building. It's actually working. Well, for now. For now. I'm gonna have to deal with this, but there's gonna be gold requirement here, so this is gonna start working. This gold, this is not a problem. This is not a problem. Not a problem. Not a problem. This gold here is not a problem because we have a lot of gold, but look, we're gonna be getting rid of a lot of gold now. And we have bigger storage for gold, and the only thing that's gonna stop, the gold is gonna stop being processed here, and we're gonna start processing the recycled gold more. Okay, calling it. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. Oh my god, why? Like, subscribe, notification bell, ring it, comment section, hit it, and if you want to support the channel, have the description of the video. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next one. Bye bye.